Did you guys see the Twitter picture of Vito with the Belle Delphine bathwater? Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I did.
I mean, whatever makes you happy,
I
right,
saw
guys?
the tweet where they quoted him and was like, "It doesn't work as a joke when you're the target audience."
I mean, I'm curious what kind of video he's gonna make with that. What he's gonna do. He's gotten a lot of the punching bag attention with that bathwater thing.
Well, you know, any attention.
look at him.
Attention. Yeah.
He looks exactly like the kind of person that would unironically buy bathwater from somebody.
But that's the joke, Wolf.
Yeah, that's why it's so funny.
I wonder if part of the joke is saying that court of public opinion is just as valid as a normal court.
People, I've heard this said a couple of places. Apparently, this is probably a lie. I don't know. I'm just reiterating what other people have been saying in different places. 50 people have said that they've gotten herpes because they've been drinking the water that she had and she was infected with it.
What?
I was like, that doesn't sound real. Like, that sounds fake to
That
me.
doesn't sound real.
That sounds like citation needed.
I would
sounds
hope
like a little
God
bit
that
of
actually
citation,
happened because that would be the funniest thing in the entire
No, I don't want
world.
50 people to get herpes. That would be
Well,
terrible.
Well, no, I want them to
Gosh,
get herpes.
Wolf, you're such a massive.
Well, no, here's the thing. If you're going to buy bathwater from somebody and then drink it, you kind of deserve to get
No,
herpes.
you don't deserve to
do.
get. No, you don't.
absolutely-
Listen, no, you don't
Okay,
deserve
no.
it.
No, yes, you do. At that
No,
point,
you don't.
No, it's like this. It's like if you go up on an active volcano while it's erupting and saying, "I'm gonna hike it right now." Like you kind of deserve. To
No,
die.
you don't deserve to die.
Yes, you do. You're
No,
asking for it.
that will be. No, you're not asking. There's a difference.
You're begging for it.
No,
Victim
listen,
blaming.
first off, that's victim blaming. Second off, if I dressed up all in black, not that I wear clothes, but if I were to put a bunch of black clothes and stuff on and then run across the highway a busy highway in the middle of the night, I don't deserve to be hit by a car. But getting hit by a car will probably happen to me. It'll be a natural consequence of the decisions that I've made.
No. If you're going up a volcano that's erupting at that moment, then you kind of deserve it if it happens.
No, you don't deserve it.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't. You don't deserve
Just
death.
like if you drink somebody else's bathwater, first off, that's dumb. Second,
No.
if you get herpes,
Yeah,
like,
yes, it's
you're
dumb. It
asking
is very
for it.
dumb. But a child
people are-
doesn't deserve to be shocked if they stick a butter knife into a socket.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah,
We're not
yeah, it
talking about
is.
children here. We're talking about adults that are buying bathwater.
No, it's still stupid, but it's not something they deserve. It's not like they've committed some kind of crime and they need to be given punishment.
I never said it was a crime. I just saying
You said deserve.
They clearly deserve it.
No, they don't deserve it.
They
No,
deserve the Darwin Award for being idiots.
I don't.
If
I
you're
no,
going-
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that interpretation
Okay,
of what people
you
deserve.
Drink somebody else's bathwater. Obviously,
dumb.
there's going to be something in it.
Yeah, not obviously, but probably. I agree it's very stupid. I agree it's insanely stupid, and the people who do that are very
I don't know. If 50 people got herpes, I was like, I couldn't care less. Like, enjoy the rest of your miserable lives.
I think a lot of this is based on the concept of deserving.
I mean, play a stupid game, win a stupid prize. I mean, I don't know what else to tell you. Don't drink.
I'm not
somebody
saying
else's
that. I'm not
bathwater.
saying that what they did was smart. That's doing something that's gross and stupid. What my argument here is essentially it revolves around the nature of deserve. I don't think that people deserve diseases for making stupid decisions. They will get them, perhaps. It will be a natural consequences of the decisions that they make. But I don't think that it's something that they inherently deserve to have happen to them.
I completely disagree. I think that they have earned that at that point.
It's just like I don't think that if two gay men have sex, right, and unprotected sex, that they deserve to get AIDS.
Well,
Like,
I
it
mean,
is something-
they're bringing it on to them, aren't they?
They're doing something with an increased risk of it.
I
That
mean,
doesn't
they
mean that
know
they deserve
they
to
should
get
know
AIDS.
the risk, and if it happens, it's like, well, sucks for you.
Yeah, it's terrible, and you shouldn't generally do that because it is an increased risk. But that doesn't
Yeah.
mean that if they get AIDS, it's something that deserved to happen to them. Theo, weigh in.
Oh jeez. Did they invite the consequences of the action onto themselves? You could call that deserving. I don't know. You might not. Did their actions directly invite the consequences upon themselves,
I don't
regardless
think
of intent?
They bought bathwater that someone had been in and drank it.
That's
I
true.
think that's bringing it upon themselves.
I don't
They
know if
made
that's
the
a
adult
good way
decision
to I don't
to
know
do
if that's
it.
a good way to frame deserving. I think deserving should reflect upon the quality of who you are and be framed in terms of rewards
I
or
mean,
punishments.
if you're drinking someone else's bathwater, that says very little about the quality of who you are as a
But
person.
I don't think being stupid, right, is necessarily something that should make you worthy of deserving bad things happening to you. I think it will happen. I think bad things will happen to you if you make stupid decisions, but I don't think, especially from like a moral perspective, that you deserve to have those bad things happen to them, especially if you do it because you're stupid or ignorant.
So deserving is purely on a moral axis here, then.
I
So
think
you just have an
that would
issue
be
with the word that I'm using.
What the 4 or 5 times I said that this is based around the issue of how we define deserve? Yes, I hope. Yeah.
Okay. So if I say that they definitely earned that herpes,
If I
then
say they
fine.
had it coming, then yeah, absolutely, they have that coming. Yeah, if
Alright,
you do stupid shit, then bad things will happen to you. That doesn't mean you necessarily deserve to have that happen to you. It's just that it will happen to you, or there's a very high risk of it happening to you.
All right. Well, I mean,
But for instance,
if they get herpes, I'm laughing at them.
I'm not laughing at them. I think it's terrible. I think I don't like to laugh at other people suffering. That must be a terrible thing to happen.
Well, I mean, it wouldn't have happened if they didn't decide to drink somebody else's bathwater.
No, I agree. I don't know. That just sounds like a terrible thing to happen to a person. I wouldn't want, if I could snap my fingers and ensure that nobody herpes, I would do it.
I mean, if I could snap my fingers and erase all stupid people, I'd do it too. But
I wouldn't erase all stupid people. Fucking hell, being stupid doesn't make you deserve to be just.
I wonder
Thanos
how this is
existence.
decided. How do you?
Jesus Christ!
I never said I'd kill them. It's more like just make them smart.
Okay. That changed dramatically as soon as we commented on it. I wouldn't
Wolf,
kill
did you
them.
laugh at those women who got beheaded in Morocco? No?
I wouldn't kill them.
they-
I would fix them. Wolf 20.
But I mean, if
let's
it happened,
look.
if they went to Morocco and I don't know what the context behind that situation is, but I mean, if they went to Morocco and some certain part where that is a thing that happens, I mean, you brought it on yourself. I don't know what to tell you. Don't go to Morocco.
Let's frame this as, well, here's a good example, right? There's a reason why prank videos are funny, right? So you see someone at home, and then maybe like their spouse jumps out from around a corner, is like, boo, or maybe they pretend to dress up as a monster and scare somebody, right? And then the person has a reaction because they're terrified, and that's funny. But one of the reasons that we find it funny is because we know that person isn't in any actual danger. We know that it's just a joke. We have information that, the victim in this case doesn't have. They're safe. They're not actually going to be murdered or stabbed or maimed in any way. That's why somebody who's legitimately afraid for their life from a real credible threat, that's why it's not funny, right? See the two circumstances there, It's kind of like a parallel here.
But that's not the same thing as someone that's like going online being like, oh, this person took a bath.
It's because someone
in the cup.
It's because someone said earlier that this was like, oh, Rags is saying that he doesn't like to laugh at other people suffering, but then he'll tell, a Jew joke. He's like, well, in that situation, telling a Jew joke doesn't actually hurt anybody. It's a harmless joke. But someone getting herpes, that is an actual really bad thing that I sympathize with.
I agree with you. It's a terrible thing.
Yeah.
But again, you're bringing that on yourself completely.
Yeah, I think so too. Yeah, I think you're bringing
knowledgeable adult that went online and knowingly bought bathwater that someone was in, and you get herpes from it. It's like, okay.
Yeah, it's like,
it's
terrible that happened, but you did a really dumb thing, and this is a consequence of doing that insanely stupid thing.
So it's purely a semantic distinction based on the usage of the term deserved.
I mean, isn't it deserved? If it's based on punishment / rewards, then there would be a moral system behind it, and it's almost down to the person at that point.
Trying to tell me morality is subjective?
Maybe.
For instance, for instance, a soldier who is shot by another soldier on a battlefield doesn't deserve to be shot, right? But he is a soldier on a battlefield doing a job to perform a task. It'll be a natural result of him going out there and doing that. You see,
That's a
see what I
false
mean?
equivalence. A soldier is not the same as some retard buying bathwater.
No,
and
I
drinking
didn't make that. I didn't make that connection. We're talking about the nature of of deserving things. We're not talking about bathwater anymore. And even then, that would still keep me consistent with how I view deserving.
Okay.
All right, so that's like an example of what I'm trying to say.
I have activated a straw poll. Chat were very adamant that they wanted to vote on this.
Vote on what?
Whether or not the person who bought that bathwater and drank it deserves to get herpes.
Oh god, chat agrees with Wolves.
I win.
Oh god.
It's got overwhelming
fucked up.
support at this point.
That's kind of fucked up, but all right.
I think I get what Rags is saying. Like,
So
they are
let's put it this way.
They're
I get what
stupid.
Rex is
No,
saying,
let's put it this way. All the people who drank that bath didn't get herpes. Was justice not done to them? Do they need to be given herpes so that justice is served?
I mean, if they got herpes, then it's already done. Nothing.
Well, it
else
doesn't
needs to
matter.
be done.
They drank the water. All of those people committed the exact same action. So they should be given the same punishment. If they deserve herpes, then all the people who did not get herpes need to be given herpes so that we have justice. Don't you agree? After that, they deserve it.
So you protest the term deserved in terms of like a karmic sense behind it.
We already said morality. And no, it's not. It's not karma.
You know how
no.
you can sometimes see those videos on like Reddit where it's like idiot tries to light birthday cake without realizing he sets his own head on fire because he's like got long hair. And he does it at first, and you get the video where he puts it out straight away after like screaming and running around in circles. It's like, that was funny. But then the video where it lights the whole body on fire because they had someone on it, and then they're just like screaming in agony, and they burst through like a window and glass, and suddenly it goes from to oh. And you might be like, yeah, they may have been stupid with what they did, but they didn't deserve that. Holy fuck. I imagine that's the distinction here. It's like there's a line to how much they should get as punishment. And I guess it's whether or not you think herpes is sufficient for buying. I don't know why someone would buy bathwater off a person and drink it. But I think maybe herpes is a bit harsh as a result. But then the argument chat are making right now is that if you're aware of the odds and the repercussions of your action, then you deserve the results of it if you take that risk.
How could you even calculate the odds?
I guess the argument must be that you shouldn't be drinking someone's bathing water in the first place.
You shouldn't. Yeah, that you should. We're all in agreement that what's insanely stupid.
Well, I guess that is a risk then, right? That would be a risk of.
That's a risk that you can tally.
So you should
But
probably.
at what point do the odds make you worthy of deserving such a horrible punishment? 10%, 20, 30?
I don't fucking know. I guess
40.
this
I
is
just
where-
think they deserve whatever they get.
I don't think so. I don't think. People
What if they
deserve
died, Wolf? And they deserve that?
Like, what if someone broke into my house right now and shot me? I wouldn't deserve that, even though it happened to me.
You didn't ask. You didn't literally buy a robber.
You said people deserve what happens to them.
Well, you
this
meant in reference to
situation,
the
yeah,
to
it's
the.
not
to
the
the-
same thing.
Well, I mean,
I still don't agree.
Well, I was about to say, like, Wolf, do you think they
don't
deserve it
agree?
if they died?
No. Shut up. So if someone buys bathwater and drinks it and they get herpes, how is that even remotely equivalent to some random dude breaking into your house and shooting you?
Because I said that in response to you saying people deserve what happens.
I was clearly speaking in this specific context.
Apparently, it wasn't very clear.
Well, I'm sorry that you didn't think about that. You decided to come.
I just go by what you say. No, I went by what you said.
I mean, they're not looking for the robber to come and shoot them. It's not the same thing.
People aren't looking to get herpes.
Well, they fucking bought the water and drank
I
it.
would right,
That doesn't mean they're looking to get. They're not drinking it for the express purpose of trying to get herpes.
but like, why would you advise against drinking someone's bathwater though?
Because it's
because
fucking
it's extremely
disgusting.
unhealthy.
Right. Why?
Because it could have diseases in there.
There you go. So that's the awareness they should be. That's what the argument I saw in chat,
I've
right?
said this whole time what they're doing is incredibly stupid.
Yeah, so they're taking the risk.
Yeah, they are taking a risk. Now, whether or not they know about the extent of this risk is up on each individual person.
I guess all I'm suggesting is that if you're aware of like, it's because I don't know if the thing is like, I don't even know why she would actually bottle her bathwater instead of just putting clean water in there.
Because she knows that idiots will pay for it.
No, not that part. I mean, like, literally, because a lot of people were saying, like, she probably just put tap water in there, and I was like, that would make a lot more sense. But
then that would be false advertising.
would they be able to tell? Couldn't she just put a bit of perfume in there as well?
Either way, don't drink people's bathwater online.
Yes.
Don't drink your own. Don't drink your own bathwater. Don't drink a stranger's bathwater.
I think that's good advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend drinking your own either. Yeah, deserved is a complex concept because it's very based in morality, from what I can discern, and everyone has a different take on what people deserve ultimately. Unless you wanted to make a legal argument, like what should they get? And I don't think you can say someone should legally get herpes.
I don't know how that would work legally unless she like knew that she had herpes.
Oh yeah, I guess we could talk about what punishment she deserves.
Because in that case, then she should
totally.
Like,
I think she
many
would be
years
in
of jail time.
Huge trouble.
Well,
yeah,
because we could talk about that because what she did was like a moral action that put people.
Also, I'm pretty sure they said in chat.
Assuming, of course, that she even has herpes.
It's all bullshit. I'm pretty sure. It's just
I think it's bullshit because if 50 people got herpes from it, it would be like a national scandal.
Yeah, I think we would have heard about it more.
This would be a huge deal.
Or veto as well. One of the unfortunate victims. I think
he's not actually gonna drink it.
I don't know what he's gonna do.
There's no way he's not that stupid.
Would you say if he did it, he would deserve whatever result he gets?
No, I don't think. Bad moral actor who deserves that kind of punishment.